alert.
Hey, gang.
Hey, gang.
Panic alert.
Panic alert.
Wait,
Yeah, big panic alert.
why?
Oh, all of a sudden nothing's good.
Just- Suddenly you're so fidgety.
Sudden.
It's
You're
okay.
sitting still as a rock over there.
I know my heart's racing because I had a large Vietnamese cold brew today, and I'm like,
All right.
oh, it's like real. I like thought maybe it was a bit.
Sometimes it is.
Okay, well, welcome back, gang. Welcome freaking back. Kay's just getting a hair tie right now because she's panicking. She's panicking and freaking out. They definitely can't hear you from that. Definitely not.
You catch that at all? Panicking and freaking out.
I think you got get a little closer. It's feeling a little off scent.
Coming.
Do we pause it? Like, I don't know what to do right now.
Minimal editing. So.
More this way.
Oh, that's not better. Whatever.
What?
Ponytail is immediately not better. It's all gonna be fine.
Okay.
I'm here.
So we're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe in 20 minutes I'll
No.
I'll panic some more.
No,
right now
no
we're
panic
fine.
necessary.
We're fine and good. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome absolutely back.
Happy 400 of you.
Happy 400. Thank you guys.
I don't know where you're coming from, but
And not also sure what you're potentially expecting from us, but it'll just be more of the same.
It'll be more or less of this.
Until we start interviewing some peeps or having some guests on. Then there'll be some fun stuff.
We'll always have new developments. Hopefully. Just talk about it as we.
Oh, for sure.
Like, should we start off with a bang?
I feel like we should start off with the big thing. So if you haven't or don't, you need to go watch Shrinking on Apple TV. And why, you might ask? Because you'll see this big fat face on the season 3 premiere, baby. I've got 2 lines. And if
two big fat lines.
2 big fat lines. So just look out for me. I've got little French braids in. I'm one of Alice's soccer teammates.
Yep.
And you'll see me.
Cute little uniform.
Running up to her, saying my lines.
Yep.
And just know that that's me. That's me right here. And that was my first TV job that I got. So, hell yeah.
Let's fucking rock.
Let's fucking rock.
Let's fucking rock. We had a little watch party last night. It was freaking fantastic.
We did. Oh my God. All of my friends.
All her pals came over.
Are so supportive.
So supportive. So nice.
So supportive. They literally jumped up and down and made the apartment feel like an earthquake was happening when I came onto the screen.
Collectively all freaked the fuck out.
100,000%. And I couldn't help but smile ear to ear, knowing like it's the first of many, and it was just such a cool thing seeing myself in that world of Shrinking.
You were on the
TV screen in our apartment.
On camera, on the TV screen, on that show.
My mom noticed
That's
the continuity
the craziest
thing.
part. Yeah, anyone who knows you is gonna like see the shot and then be like, where'd she go?
Yeah. So basically,
where'd she go? That's a good story.
I've got 2 quick fun stories with this whole thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically that was my first TV job I ever did. I shot it last February. It's currently January of 2026. I know. I shot it in Feb 2025. But there's one, if you watch it, you'll notice right whenever you first see me, it's like the establishing shot of the soccer match. Alice is like who's played by Lukita. She was like stretching with me, like she has her hand on my shoulder and we're like talking and laughing. And then it cuts to the other angle. And then it's not me anymore.
And it's not me.
It's not me anymore. And I think it's because I was
getting some snacks.
I accidentally was at Crafty when I was not supposed to be, and I missed the shot.
That's crazy.
But it like wasn't a big enough deal that they had to reshoot anything. But they did just edit it together with a bit of a continuity error. And I've got to be honest, I am so honored to be a continuity error.
You sure?
In Shrinking.
It's kind of
like
iconic.
The continuity error is me. Is my presence there than not there?
And not there.
Yeah.
It's someone else.
So if you know me and you're like looking for it, because it's also the first time you see me in the show.
Yeah.
Like Like my mom was the first thing she brought up because she was like, I first saw you and I was like, oh my god, there she is, and it flips to the other angle and it's not me anymore.
Not
My mom was laughing.
That's
she was
so
like,
funny.
but my aunt Nerdy didn't notice. I was like, so yeah, some people, because I was like, me and Kate noticed it. And we were like, did we only notice because it's me?
And because we were looking so hard.
We were looking so hard for it and whatnot. Yeah, so that's out. Go check it out, and also just watch the show in general. Season 1, it's one of the greatest shows,
so phenomenal
ever. It is so funny and so sad.
Gut wrenching.
It's gut wrenching. It's a gut wrenching show. It's all the things.
It's like very real, not in like an emotional way. It's very real.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh no, it's an incredibly emotional show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good. The characters are awesome. There's only one that I can't figure out why I can't get on board with her. I can't decide if it's the writing or the acting.
I know. I don't know what it is either for you.
In general.
It could just be the character.
It could just be the character. I know. I think
it just is the character.
It's just the character.
Yeah.
That was right. Yeah. I'm like, annoying.
Yeah. But that's my big fat announcement.
Big fat announcement alert.
Big fat announcement alert.
It was super exciting. I've been counting down the days.
And like a huge milestone for me. Like if we want to do like a little tiny get to know us right now, that there's more of you, and now that we have some consistent listeners, also like shout out to those of you that are showing us some support. We literally love you so much. But
thanks for the comments.
Yeah, like we moved out here together in 2019, 7 years ago.
Yep.
And that is also when I started acting. So I was a dancer. We were both dancers. And I was only a dancer up until that point. So that was like a really huge milestone for me, going from like moving to LA and being like, I want to act. How do I do that? Googling like, what are headshots?
No, yeah.
How do you get an agent? Like literally not knowing a thing about a fucking thing to like being on an Emmy nominated show as my first TV job, as like a first
with that cast,
with that cast,
stacked ass cast.
That's what my brother-in-law just texted me, and he was like, "It was so cool seeing my sister Macy Minear, and then they pan over and there's Indiana Jones."
No,
and I'm like, that is fucking for like a first TV job.
The scene, and then it goes to Jason Segel, Harrison Ford.
No, and I feel like it also set the precedent of how, like, in an ideal world, how I want my career to go.
Yeah.
Like, with the types of shows I want to be on, the types of people I want to be working with, just like warm-hearted on and off the screen, hilarious on and off the screen. That's exactly how they were on set. And so, like, it was such a milestone moment. So just know that it's been like 7 years in the making to have those 2 little lines to start off my TV career.
Yep. And more to friggin' come.
Yeah. Any backstory you want to share? I know I didn't share much, but that felt like the relevant parts to what I was just saying.
No, I had been a dancer my whole life. I still consider myself one because
same. Yeah, because once a dancer, always a dancer. I think a lot of people could say like, saying I'm a professional working dancer is a career thing versus saying like I'm a dancer insinuates you know and love how to dance.
Yeah. Was like pursuing it as a career for a bit, got in my own way quite a bit, all this good stuff, as one does. But an opportunity that presented itself to me, I graduated high school. I was in New York for a couple years. Then I moved out here with her in 2019 for 3 years. And then COVID hit, blah, blah, blah. I was struggling a little bit. I moved to Maine where my mom was for a couple years. And then I just got back out here this last
2025.
February.
Right? The same month I shot Shrinking.
Yeah.
Kate got back. Things were up last February.
Things were up.
We were up last February. We were up, then down, then up. I was like, I was down, up, down.
Yeah.
Now up again.
Yeah, for sure. And the opportunity that presented itself while I was in Maine was like a Boston thing, which was close enough. And it was for The Walking Dead, a show I love and adore.
Woohoo!
We binged it during COVID. And
all 11 seasons, baby.
Ate it the fuck up.
In 11, they were on season like 9, I think, when COVID.
Yeah, because
then they shot season. Or like what season had like the extension?
10.
Like the 10. Okay, so then
11
season
was the
10 was coming out in 2020, I think, and then they shot the extension when the business shut down, and then during like 2021, I think season 11 came out. So we watched all of it before Kate moved back to Maine. Like we were stans of that fucking show. Like I have, oh my god, where's it? Kate got me a blanket with Daryl.
Oh yeah, where's that blanket?
It's right
you
there.
have it? Oh
yeah,
perfect.
oh yeah, it's in there. Kate got me for my birthday a blanket of. Remember, that was my 22nd birthday, and that was the only present I got from everybody. That was the only thing I got that year. It's a blanket with Daryl Dixon on it with his crossbow because I was such a big fan. Daryl's my heart.
Yeah.
I love Daryl so much. He's my everything. He's my soul.
Yeah.
If I ever meet you, Norman Reedus, I just know I love you. And also, I think I trained at one studio here in LA for acting called Michelle Danner's studio. And it really enticed me to go there because he trained there. That was his, I think, like maybe that was his like main acting place he trained at before he did Walking Dead.
Okay.
And I was like, ooh, just being in the same building as he was. I'm pumped.
No, literally best casting. Like that show.
Epic cast.
Man, you just love those characters, and
you know what I think I've realized about us?
You gain some. What?
When it comes to shows, because like there are certain people, well, the cast, yes, but a lot of people who watch The Walking Dead are like, oh, I watched it for the first like 4 seasons or the first like 7 seasons, then it got bad.
Yeah.
Cobra Kai, I watched it for the first
literally.
2 seasons or 3 seasons, then it got bad. The thing that I've realized about you and I when it comes to watching shows, because we're people who like know all of it's good. Because if you're in it, I feel like the way we're in it for the reasons we're in it, which is for those characters in their specific plot line. I feel like if you're in it for that, you're seeing it through to the end. Because when it came to Cobra Kai, like you're so invested in their stories at that point, and you're so invested into like the Cobra Kai dojo that you're following it through to the end to see what the fuck happens.
And even if it was bad, which
or
I
gets
don't
a little
think it was,
worse, it wasn't bad.
Like everything's gonna obviously always do that. And
yeah,
subjectively,
and it doesn't mean there's moments that aren't still amazing. And either way, we're in it for the plot of the whole plot, not just like
the
show,
like
the immediate
the show.
I
don't know what it is.
No, exactly. Like I don't know why it is that me and you consistently stick through shows like that and other people don't. And
we're absolutely in it for the,
because like if I get sucked into a show at that point, like I'm in. You won't. It's
I'm
really hard for me to
like,
stop. I need to know where the story goes because I'm like in. I want to know how that world develops, even if it develops in a direction I didn't foresee or don't prefer. I'm still in it.
I'm still in it. That's the thing. Like, especially with The Walking Dead, they're like, oh, it was just like, these are the either two arguments. Oh, it was just like too much of the same, like just killing zombies at God old, or it's like, oh my god, they took it in like now the show is so different because they're fighting these different like human groups that are ending up being like way more of a threat. It's like, well, no shit.
My favorite character, that one, especially with the season,
like the season
7 finale, was it, or season 6 finale?
7 premiere.
Yeah, like, and don't get me wrong, I get that, but you're watching a show where it's called The Walking Dead.
How are you not like?
And also like main characters dying. Low-key raises the stakes a lot. It's iconic.
It is.
The fact that a show can do that and get away with it and still keep a cult audience invested, it's like, yeah. And like it just makes it all now like it makes it so much more exciting because you're like, now anyone's kind of game to get killed off. Once Rick went, it's like anything can really happen.
Holy moly.
Like you just never know. It makes it so much more fun to watch because you're like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, I guess like we'll watch it because I think that every time someone's just like, oh yeah, I felt like, I'm like, how did you not want to see Rick?
I feel like a lot of people when they watch TV, they like really want novelty. That's like the whole thing that draws them in the first place, is this new world with these new characters and these new plot lines and these new, like all this new stuff and these new. But the minute it's like the same plot, like people don't stick with it for the long haul. Like a lot of that's why I feel like why like I feel like maybe just like attention spans have changed because limited series are huge.
Yeah, I know.
Because no one wants to stick it through for the long haul. And I'm like, remember when we used to do 22 episode orders and like there was like that's a different experience than like novelty viewing of a limited series. It's like it's a different type of investment and it's a different type of payoff when you get to the point like this season Like the Thunderstruck moment in Cobra Kai, or like the moment whenever Negan's finally working with Rick and the gang in The Walking Dead. Like those
Yeah.
moments feel so great
So
because
great.
of how long it took to get there and what they all went through on the way there. Like, you know what I mean? And people,
Exactly.
and they just don't
Well,
get
'cause
to appreciate that, the people that just tap out.
No, I know, and it's so funny. I feel like I'm such the opposite with the, like, not like, once I'm locked in to your once I, like, love a character or am just, like, in it, like, I'm just like, I'm with you, and I wanna continue to see where
Yeah.
what you like, your story, like,
And
I'm just
how
in
like
it for
you
your
develop as a character.
Yeah.
And like some people like say like, oh, like that character got started to get annoying, or they started to like, well, like that's their development. Like
That's
they like
yeah.
you expect like the same, like I don't know.
Whenever I'm trying to, like, have this sort of type of conversation with anyone where, like, they fell off and I'm like, "Well, no, but you have to." I always think about this. I'm like, I was just so in it for that group no matter what happened to the group, who we lost, who we gained,
Yeah, yeah,
whatever, but
yeah.
just like, ugh, like, I just latched onto them
Uh,
so quick and so hard, and I would never miss a thing now. Like,
yeah.
I just, like yeah,
No,
it's
exactly, and
interesting.
same.
Yeah. Yeah. Anywho, so I did that. I was background for season 2 of Dead City, like as a bunch of different zombies. Then it got me intrigued to stunts, and then so I came back here and I changed my focus from dance to training and like film fighting and stunts and all different facets of um stunts and stuff, and then got to do that on this next season, and so now I'm kind of training in a bunch of different things. I'm learning some taekwondo, I'm learning specifically just like film fighting,
And soon she'll be
learning
training
some
and acting.
and soon oh
I've been
and soon
trying to get
enough.
her into acting class
I know.
for so long because I know she's got a
I
secret
know.
big fat dream.
I do have a secret.
And just
So
like,
scary.
because well, acting is scary, admittedly, because like again, just for reference, I started acting when I was 19, and I took my first acting class when I was in New Jersey when I met Kate on our little dance job before we moved to LA together. So I took 3 months of acting classes. So maybe like, is that like 12 classes total before I moved to LA, and that's what like got my feet wet. I, after every single class, went into my car and cried. And like cried hard, not even lightly, just because there was so much. And sometimes I still do. Sometimes I get home from acting class and I just cry. Not because
Yeah.
it's mutated reasons as to why, but it doesn't change the fact like going into an acting class and just like having to get up there and like be so vulnerable, it can just make you feel like an open nerve, like
Mhm.
you're like all your emotions like flush to the surface. Because especially because if they didn't in class, like say you were supposed to cry and you couldn't,
Mm.
I guarantee you the minute you're out of that class and in
It
your car, all because you were trying, so the emotions probably were sitting right here, and
right
something about
there.
being in front of
Yeah.
an audience
Yeah.
stopped them.
Yeah.
And then the combination of like not being able to do it and feeling overwhelmed and feeling like, oh no, am I a bad actor? And I couldn't get all of
It's
it
just
just
so
makes you
interesting
cry.
because, like, I love performing and I love attention.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Well, who doesn't? The performing
Yeah.
aspect, some people don't, but don't
Who
even tell me
doesn't?
you don't like
That's why
attention.
I'm like
Anybody,
well, that's
everyone
why I
loves
feel like I'm the
attention.
version of myself that is like, "Okay, yeah, I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it scared."
Yeah.
I don't
And that's
feel
the thing
like
is like doing it scared. Like
yeah.
that's when I first started, like when I say I could hear my own voice shaking up
Yeah.
there.
I'm gonna
I
be able
also
to
joined
feel I'm
class
gonna be able
during
to feel my
monologue week
fucking
or during monologue month. I joined during monologue month. I was like, you're shitting me with this.
yeah.
I was like, oh, I have to get
Memorize
up
a
there
big
by my, and
fat
I have to get up there by myself and
Yeah.
just perform when I've never acted before. This is insane. This is like, a scene would be much more comfortable. Like having someone else, someone to banter with, someone to rehearse with, someone to just
Yeah.
feel comfortable up there with the
Yeah.
eyeballs on.
Yeah.
No, I got thrown into the deep end. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay,
Monologue month is
monologue
crazy.
month. But yeah, you just like, you do it through the fear. And then you
Mhm.
realize, wow, I was up there. My face was bright red. I
Yeah.
forgot the lines
I
and I
forgot the
could hear my voice
lines.
shaking. Therefore, everyone else could. And I
Yeah.
survived.
And I s
I got through it.
and look, I'm
And I'm
still
fine. And
standing.
I'm literally
And
fine.
that's the
And I'm
part
going
that
back
my
next
brain
week.
is exactly. That's the part that my brain is able to be like, yeah, yeah. It's scary, but
Mhm.
like you're not gonna die.
You're not gonna die. You might
Freak
shake a
accident.
little bit.
My first acting
Just you
class.
spontaneously combust.
Crazy. Crazy where my brain goes so
First ever
quick.
case of a girl dying of embarrassment.
I'd be so I'd be dead and embarrassed.
That's how I felt when I almost drowned at Keelan's birthday party.
Oh my god.
I'd be dead and embarrassed.
I'd-
Embarrassed about being dead.
No.
Guys, one time I went to this birthday party. Have I told this story on the pod before?
I don't know, but I've
I'll
also
keep
only
it
heard
super
once
quick.
and I could hear it again.
I'll keep it concise, but basically, so the acting class I'm in now currently, which I love, it's called Actor's Edge. It's in Sherman Oaks in California.
Shout out.
And I had just joined the class. I had audited the class 2 weeks prior. I had my first acting class that Tuesday, and my scene partner was this girl named Keelan. Shout out Keelan. And her birthday was that Friday, so she invited me to the party. I had met only a couple people in the acting class at that point. I was so new. I was the newest person in the group. And so I showed up to a birthday, and it was a beach birthday party.
Oh, it was
And
the
so-
ocean. For some reason, I was picturing I was like, wait, how did you drown?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
I
you
didn't
were
drown.
No, I know. I know, but I
almost
couldn't
drowned.
remember the story
Oh, no.
specifically.
It
Now
was the
I can
beach.
see it. Yeah.
And already
now I
just
can
like
see it clearly.
to set the scene, like whenever you go to a beach birthday party, excuse me, if you've ever been yuck,
hot burp alert.
Hot burp alert.
Oh, where's mine?
Hot and sexy
there.
burp alert.
Hot sexy burp alert.
Hot and sexy burp alert. Perfect. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. We don't know what our algorithms who it's showing us to. But basically, whenever there's a birthday party going on the beach and there's a bunch of different like groups of people on the beach,
You don't know where to go.
you don't know where to go, and you just kind of have to walk up to each group and just like see if it's your group, especially whenever you just met.
You have to get close enough
When
to
you
figure it out.
Close enough to figure it out to see the faces. And also me, I had just met, if not, some of them I didn't even meet yet. I had just met some of them, including the birthday girl. Like, I'd met her once and hadn't met anybody else at this party. Maybe I'd like been introduced to like a few of them. So I just had to like commit to walking up to a group, found the group, met everyone for the first time. Like a bunch of people who I didn't know. Some people who also didn't go to that acting class, who I'd never met at all.
Yeah.
And whatnot. But basically, I was like feeling a little trepidatious. So I was like, oh, like, hi, I'm Macy. Da, 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 da. And then I was like, how's the water?
Exactly what you did.
Yeah, I was like, how's the water? And the one girl was like, oh, it's warm. I was like, I'm going to go like take a dip. And I was like, just because I was like feeling a little anxious, I was like, let me go. The ocean calms me down. And I've always been notoriously a really good swimmer. And I swim out in the ocean by myself to where I can't stand. I've always done that. Like, I love it. It
the
relaxes
ocean.
me.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah,
The
we
Pacific
survived
Ocean.
going out surfing.
Yeah. Oh my God. We should have drowned that day.
We should have drowned.
It was Final Destination, our asses.
We should have drowned.
Dad should have come for us because we evaded it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and for anyone who's like from the East Coast, don't even play. The Pacific Ocean is the big boy pool compared
No
to the
joke.
kiddie pool of the Atlantic Ocean.
No joke.
Like it is no joke compared to the Atlantic. And basically, long story short, I go out into the ocean to the point I swim out to the point where I can't even see the party anymore. No one came out with me. There was nobody else in the ocean. Like I swam out to where I couldn't stand, where I typically would.
Yeah.
But they were like, you had to go like down a hill, a sand hill, in order to just get to level with the ocean. So because they were like up here, even just going out a little bit, I couldn't see them anymore because they were up higher.
I was like, damn.
No. So, but I swam out to where I couldn't stand, which I always do, and because I also like to be out to the point when like you know when it's your past where the waves are breaking, you just float over waves. Like I love that feeling of just the floaters. That's like the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
And long story short, a set came in because the ocean looked really tame from like where I was standing. And as soon as I got in, a set came in. And the first wave I dove under, and I was thinking, wow, like I'm out really far right now because I had to swim out in order to get the right timing to get under this first wave.
Yeah.
So then I come up and I'm thinking, wow, that one was big. Like I'm glad I made it under. Like these were some monster waves.
Damn.
Then I'm I'm out to the point that I couldn't stand. And the water, the way it was receding was receding so strongly that far out that I was like, holy shit, these waves are big right now with how much the water is getting pulled back. They're breaking. Like you could surf these waves. They're breaking but they're breaking to the where I'm not even standing. They're breaking all the way out here. That's just how big they are.
Yeah.
And so then a second one's coming. I have to keep swimming out further because I can tell it's going to break far out.
Yeah.
I swim out. I go to dive under. And because, mind you, I'm where I can't stand. I can't feel the bottom of the, I'm just swimming freestyle. And then I go to dive under. I didn't go deep enough. The white water, next thing I know, I am tumbling around, hitting the ocean floor, so disoriented, unsure which way is up. I feel like I am white water. I fell off my raft, whitewater rafting. Like I was being, until suddenly it lets me up. My hair is matted to my face. And I'm like the wind had gotten like properly knocked out of me to where like similar to my skiing story. Like I was like, I like couldn't get a breath in. And my hair was here. I was like, I'm treading water because I can't stand. And I'm thinking, and another wave's coming. And the water's receding. And I was thinking, okay, I literally was losing oxygen to my limbs so fast that I couldn't even move the hair off of my mouth. And I was thinking, I pray to God. I literally looked up at the sky and thought, God, just let me get one breath in before this next wave gets here.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, I'm surely gonna fucking drown.
Yeah.
And luckily, right before the wave came, I was like, and then I didn't even try to dive under it. I literally just like tried to like crunch like a ball to the bottom of the ocean to just make sure the wave cleared me so I didn't get tumbled again. And then I came up. And I'm still like just trying to, because at this point there's also water like up in my nose. There's water in the back of my throat.
To give her some grace, like this is also an ocean that like you can be looking out and it can like be pretty chill for a while, and then all of a sudden there's just like a 5-minute surge of like in
crazy waves. Monster.
So
and that's
like,
what this was. It was such a tame day until it wasn't.
Yeah.
And like
and they just it's like all of a sudden.
Yeah,
like
no,
5
the
minutes,
ocean is absolutely, do not ever
ruthless.
underestimate the ocean. And
No.
it doesn't give a fuck about you. Like you're so small compared to it.
Chew you the
fuck up. And if you're lucky, spit you back out. But sometimes it won't. No. Sometimes it'll actually just pull you out where like 100 meters out if it wants to. No. Like if you get caught in the wrong spot, good luck. So then I come up, I'm like kind of breathing like this, like trying to tread water, but like losing steam quickly. There was one more wave coming. So, but this one I was like out to where like I like dove under that one and I was okay. And then I noticed I start trying to swim in and I'm not going anywhere. And at this point I am so tired. Like I was getting my limbs were so, because I'd been treading water and gotten bounced around, and the adrenaline like I might die right now was I think making me lose oxygen much quicker. Yeah. So I was like, I just need to be able to get to the point where I can stand. Like I don't even care if I get trampled again. I need to like put my legs down and relax my body. Yeah. But I noticed I'm like trying to go in. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, I think I'm in a rip current right now. So I did luckily my brain didn't freak out. I just did what you're supposed to do, which is turn parallel and started swimming sideways, because I was like, I know if I swim sideways, eventually, even if I get pummeled, I'll get closer to the I won't keep getting pulled out. I'll be getting pushed in, so at least I won't drown. Yeah. So I started swimming parallel, did that until I felt myself getting pushed forward, and then I did feel myself getting pushed forward. And then I honestly just like I got to the point where I could stand, and then there was another set of waves coming, not as big as the first, but I was able to just like at least be where I could stand. And go under them. Yeah. And not have to like swim out further. I did maybe have to like go in a little bit more at one point and then like come back out. It was all such a blur because I was honestly like so anxious I truly was gonna die. Yeah. And I honestly was thinking, how fucking embarrassing. I just met
I was
all
gonna
of
say
these people,
this story is like
if
oh no, until you remember the context
that
of,
I just met all these people.
She's just out there on her own, like
with this new
not
party,
like any,
and not any. Also, like at that point, any like really close friends who would come check on me. Just like the new like courtesy invite to this party, and like I was like, how embarrassing if I just like never came back. And the party was like, where'd that girl go? Didn't she say she was gonna check out the ocean and like? She's just gone.
All
like,
the news the next day.
I literally was like, how embarrassing a death.
So funny.
So funny. But I did make it in. But by the time I got in, I literally was on, like, I was like hands and feet on the ground. like
Yeah.
gasping for air, and it was like water was coming out of my nose, like water was dripping down my face, out of my nose, and I was like coughing it up a little bit, and I like had to like actually recoup for a couple minutes before I went back to them. And I was like, I got back to it, I was like, wow, really tough waves out there.
Yeah. Thinking about you returning.
I was like, keep it chill, keep it cool, because also the back of my throat was like on fire because of the salt water that had like crushed it there.
Yeah.
I was like, Macy, just go
did
grab an alcoholic
say
drink.
That they were like
No, they
were
couldn't
like,
see me.
Oh, right.
They couldn't see me, and I don't think they were partying. Everyone
I'd be
was
relieved at that fact.
Everyone was drinking and having fun, and I had just gotten there and immediately dipped out to the ocean. I don't think and they all just met. They didn't even know who I was. So I if I was them, I wouldn't have thought anything of it either. And so, but I went out there. I was like, "Whoa, guys! I think I almost just drowned." And they were like, "What? Crazy?" But I'm like, "No, little do they know, I actually just saw the light."
No, literally, I came fucking close.
I came real close to actually drowning. Like, man,
it's insanely funny.
Literally crazy.
Insanely funny only because you didn't drown.
I
Obviously
didn't drown.
not.
That was my second. You know what? I just remembered as I was filling out my Baywatch open call thing yesterday. I remembered a different.
Yeah, you have to try on my bathing
Oh yeah,
suit.
perfect. I remembered a different story from when I almost drowned back in 2018, and I think I have told you this story before. But real quick, so there was another time I almost drowned in the ocean because I seem to just think I'm like invincible when it comes to the ocean. I seem to just have no regard for my safety when it comes to I'm like, I can do it. Like there's never a part of me that's like, oh, is that the safest or should I do that? Everything is just always like, yeah. Like with pretty much everything. I said in front of acting class yesterday when we were doing our scene, you asked if our scene was good. Jumping topics real quick. Sorry. This feels more like an us thing. Shoot out
Perfect. Hang on.
Hang on, just give us a second to gab. I need to like catch her up for real.
Yeah.
Don't mind us.
Don't mind us.
But basically, so yeah, we did our scene and and like the first run through again was a little awko taco because we didn't have the blocking quite down. And by the time we had been working on it for like 45 minutes, he had given us like it. After he gave us like he kept trying to give me the same note, which is like be more physical with him essentially. Like whenever he was like maybe you should like grab his balls or something, like really like being intense.
Yeah.
I like felt like I finally understood the note, and he was like, all right, I think you guys should just like take that, work on all that for next week. And I went, Aaron, can we just try it one more time? Because I like suddenly a bunch of ideas were percolating, and I feel like I really understood the assignment suddenly. And we'd already been up there for like 45 minutes, the two of us workshopping our scene. And he goes, yeah, one more time. Okay, just right from there. Like, yeah, totally. And I just went, I don't know, maybe it'll be amazing. And the whole class bust out laughing. They were like, and I was like, honestly, that's how my brain works.
Yeah.
And it's like the same but different, but it's a through line with the way I think about the ocean too. I'm like, obviously I'll be fine. I can do it. I've got it. Maybe it's perfect actually. Like there's no part of me. It's so crazy because I think on a very real level, no part of me like underestimates myself. In fact, I tend to overestimate myself.
No. I get that.
I tend to
have that juxtaposition within me a little bit where I'm like, but then I go and do.
I know.
Go and do anyway.
Any part of me that like holds myself back, I think, is way more subconscious.
Yeah.
Because consciously, I'm like, I fucking got this.
Yeah. Right.
When it comes to the like skydiving or bungee jumping or the ocean or literally whatever it is, and even with acting, I'm like, maybe it'll be mind blowing, blow your socks off, amazing level. Like who? Like I don't even know, but we'll see what happens. Like I'm out here and I'm ready.
Yeah.
Like it's just so funny that's like quite genuinely how my brain works.
Yeah.
But so this other time I was in the ocean, it was when I was at Rehoboth. Me and my friend Rachel, we infiltrated the like lifeguard beach patrol. We went on a 4-day vacation that turned into a whole like month and a half long vacation because we ended up staying with the lifeguards. Mom, if you're ever watching this,
sorry,
you never knew any of that.
Sorry.
And it's okay. I had my little hot girl summer. Yeah. And I met all the lifeguards. We went to parties with them every night. Yep. We went to the lifeguard ball. We
forgot about that era.
It was right before I met Kate, summer after I graduated high school, summer of 2018. And basically there were 2 lifeguards that were off that day, and me and Rachel went to the beach with them. And I forget the one's name was Zach that Rachel was like talking to, but that like they told us basically one of their training exercises. Mind you, all of these lifeguards were in the ROTC program in high school. They were all planning to go to the military, and a lot of them did end up going to the military. Excuse me. And they were the people who were part of this patrol, and they had a lieutenant, and their training was fucking hardcore. Like, because they said they were like, the ocean's no joke. Like, if you get caught in a rip current, like they were rescuing people every day.
Yeah.
Like, and there were 2 people to each guard stand, 2 guards. The minute someone had to go to rescue, the whole patrol knew. One person got up, everyone shifted down. That way there was always 2 people at every there was no empty ones. Everyone had 2. Like, it was crazy intense, and watching them do their training drills and their training days like leading up to the season was just insane. Like, incredibly athletic. Like,
Yeah.
all of them. Like,
yeah.
I think even just to be considered to be a part of the patrol, you had to be able to swim like 5 miles in the ocean, or like an insane
Yeah.
amount that I tried to do at the YMCA pool when we went to Jersey, and I couldn't do.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I forgot how hard this is.
Mhm.
But basically, we were at the beach with the 2 lifeguards who were off that day, and they were like, this is something we do. We swim out 15 feet into the ocean, and then it's called grab sand. Like, that's the exercise. That's the name of the exercise. We all swim down to the
Go down
bottom. We grab sand. You come up, the whole group, and you have sand in your hand. That way it shows that you went all the way to the bottom.
Mhm.
And you go out another 15 feet and another 15 feet and another 15 feet. And I think you go out until you're at like where the ocean bottom is like at least 30 feet deep. Like, you're swimming down 30 feet. And like, I think a normal swimming pool, like the deep end is like 12 feet. I think, right?
Yeah.
That's like a deep pool. It's like 12 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they swim out to where it's like a 30-foot deep ocean, and they swim all the way to the bottom. Yeah. And they swim all the way to the bottom, grab sand, come back up. And I think that's like the deepest they go. But at that point, you're really far out when you're 30 feet deep. You're really, really far into the ocean. And they do it as a group, like a group of like 20 of them. But it was just us 4. And they were like, I bet you guys can't do it. Because like we're 2 beach goers. We were 2 like, in their eyes, 2 just like cute girls they picked up like at the beach. Like, we weren't part of the patrol. We didn't like we were just there for shits and gigs, and because we thought they were all cute, and they were.
Yeah.
But they were like, the one was like, I bet you can't do it. And something in my brain,
Oh, I would have done
little
the
overconfident
same
me was like,
exact fucking thing.
can't do what?
Mhm.
I can do it. Boy, did I
Spoiler alert.
underestimate.
Couldn't do it.
Well, no, actually I did, but I almost drowned in the process.
Yeah.
So basically,
Yeah.
Rachel was like,
I believe.
Rachel had a good head on her shoulders. She was like, I'm not doing that. I have no
I would've been right
no
with
faith
you.
that I could actually do that and
I
not
would've
drown.
said, I'll hold my beer.
Yeah. So, well, mind you, again, so we're also out in the ocean so far at that point where none of us can stand. We're out like to the point where
No,
if
30 feet deep?
yeah,
course
well,
not.
well, we weren't out where it was 30 feet. I think for us it was maybe like 20 where we
Okay.
were at. Like, I don't know for sure, but we were out way past where they let you go out because we were with 2 of the lifeguards.
Mhm.
But after we did this, I will say the lifeguard did blow the whistle and wave us in. He was like, you
Yeah.
guys are, but granted, we were with 2 of the lifeguards. They were just off that day.
Yeah.
But still, it was like, you're with 2 pedestrians who
Yeah.
aren't trained. You need to come in.
Yeah.
Like, we were out that far. And so I was like, I'll do it. So I like took a deep breath and I dove down. And the way I dove down, I did not prepare correctly. Like, it was almost like I tried to just like push myself under the water and then start swimming straight down. Like, typically you do like a dolphin dive. Like,
Yeah,
so that
where
you're diving
you're,
straight down.
like,
You're
more
committed.
so
You're
torpedoing it as
torpedoing
much as
straight
you
to the
can.
bottom.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about this actually. Oh my God. Thank God I didn't freak out. So I go down, I start swimming down, and I'm swimming. Sorry. And I'm swimming. And I'm swimming.
No, this is my worst
Until
nightmare.
suddenly I'm like, I'm swimming, I'm holding my breath, and suddenly it like hits me like I'm swimming, but I don't know which way's up anymore. Like, I'm swimming and I was like, I think I'm going diagonally. I don't think I'm going straight down. And it started to get fucking dark. Because my eyes were closed, but you can see your light through your eyes, and it's daytime at the beach.
No,
Suddenly it is pitch black. It like my eyes, I'm like, oh my God. And I start like freaking out a little bit internally, and it's getting cold. Like, the water is getting cold. The pressure is getting like, my ears are like, and I'm like, and I'm thinking, and I almost like changed directions at one point because I was like, I don't know which direction I'm swimming right now. I don't know if I'm swimming. And at that point, I was running out of air so much that I was like, I need the bottom in order to be able to push back up. If I change directions and I'm not swimming straight back up, I'm not going to make it to the surface.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know for sure which way's up right now, because when the pressure builds like that and you're already that deep, your body doesn't just float anymore. You just kind of start to sink.
Yeah.
So you can't really, no matter which direction you're swimming in, there's pressure from all sides. There's no clear up or down or left or right or diagonal. Like, you're just in this pressure.
Yeah.
And especially because all the air has left you, there's not, at least most of the air is like you're just like, it's very disorienting. And it was so cold and so dark, and my ears were ringing because it was so silent. It was like ring, like it was dead silence down there. And I was like, I must be deep right now.
Yeah.
Thank God. And it was at the point where I was like, I maybe was like 3/4 out of air. Thank God I didn't freak out. I finally felt the bottom, and but the angle I felt the bottom at means I was
Yeah.
absolutely swimming like diagonally like this down. And I finally get the bottom. I grab it. I push up as fast as I
Fast.
can, and I'm scrambling to get to the surface because I am fucking out of air at that point. I come back up. I'm like gasping for air, and they were like, "See, we knew you couldn't do it." Held up that sand. I was like, I absolutely did it, but I absolutely almost died in the
Yeah.
process.
No, that's
I don't know
really
how that
scary.
didn't teach me
Something
my
about
lesson. I think because I forgot. I forgot that happened. I think I blocked it out because it filled me with so much anxiety, honestly.
yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, cuz also like once you're out of air, like once you I don't know what happens. And I don't
No,
ever want to know what
literally.
happens, but like when you get to the point where I think your body probably gasps for air out of like
Reflex.
reflex. Like when you get to
Yeah,
that
because
point of holding your
you
breath.
can't panic. You have to like manually tell yourself no breathing, like stay calm.
Yeah.
Just like,
And if that
but your body starts to like
But, like,
convulse.
yeah, and I just wonder when it gets to the point where you have to gasp and, like, your body's gonna do it even while you're underwater, and, like,
Yeah.
that's how you, like
And then that's how people drown.
No.
But I think that's like the sooner you panic, the sooner that happens.
Yeah.
Because if you're like if your brain's going,
'Cause you
I need
can
air,
be
I need
like,
air,
yeah,
it's gonna
no.
do it without your
You
permission.
can definitely delay
If you stay
it as
calm
long
and
as
you
you're
trust that your body won't die without the air,
Yeah.
because when they
Yeah,
train
yeah.
people to hold their breath for like the 7-minute
Mhm.
rule, like because that's like they said the longest humans can go is like 7 minutes. When they train like the Hawaii surfers and stuff to do it, they teach you, okay, like your body's gonna start to convulse, but you
Yeah.
won't die. Your
Yeah.
body's gonna start to do this, but you won't die. You just have to. It's a mind
Like,
over matter thing. You just have
like,
to let your body feel those sensations
suffocation,
and know that
drowning,
you're.
like
But if you're not trained in any of that and your body's gonna gasp for air.
Yeah.
You've never once not gasped for air when you need it. Your body's never, but it's like training your nervous system to just sit with those. But that's a thing that takes years of training
Yeah.
and like practice and like it takes a very mentally strong person and it takes, but like when it's a life or death situation, it's not like just like suddenly you'll know how to hold your breath for 7 minutes. If
No.
you've never done it, you're not going to be able to do
No.
it. Actually,
Yeah.
your body's going to do what it's always done, which is gasp for air when you need
Yeah.
air.
1,000%.
1,000%. Yeah, it was an absolutely crazy experience.
That is so but I would've been
Yeah.
right there with you.
Yeah.
I would've been like,
100% being like, I got
"Hold
this.
my beer.
Yeah, we've got this.
We've got this." Yeah, I would've been right there with you.
They were impressed, I
I
will
get
say.
it.
They were very impressed.
Yeah, I
I
believe
was
it.
impressed. I was like, I can't
Yeah.
believe I just survived that.
I know. I would've been thinking the same damn thing. I would've immediately been like, yeah, but I almost just died. Can we go in?"
So that's hilarious. 19-year-old me would have never. No, I was only 18 at the time.
Mm.
I was like, I'm good. I'm absolutely
Right.
solid and good.
I'm fine. Yeah, that reminds me of the time I went out at night. I went out at night with this guy, Jake.
Mhm.
Father Jake.
Oh. Oh my god, I forgot about this story.
Yeah.
Losing your keys too?
Oh
When he told you, you said, I'm fine. No, you're not.
god. No, I'm not. Of course accept his help, Kate. Like, what the fuck? No, you're not fine. Yeah. We went out, we were gonna go surfing. We'd done that a few times, but like during the day, but we went when it was dark once. This was a whole weird situationship, babysitting type thing. So so yeah.
Don't follow
Don't ask
up.
any more questions. Don't
I won't follow up out of
Don't
respect
follow
for
up
you.
anymore. Slash coworker.
We're gonna leave
At a
that where
different
that is.
That one's crazy. Um, all crazy things. Anyway, weirdly, it was just like he was just so like in enthralling. What's the word I'm looking for? He was so
Wait, wait,
I was so
wait, wait. Stop. It's right here.
because you met him, like
So,
so
wait,
you
wait.
know.
Not intrigued. Not was
Not
it?
intrigued.
No, wait.
I was
Entranced,
infatuated.
infatuated, but that's not the word I'm
No,
thinking
I
of.
know, me neither.
It starts with an E or an
I
A.
know. Yeah, something like that. I was I don't know. He was just had this like suave confidence, sarcastic when you least expected it, so you always kind of felt like he was like one ahead. Oh no, I
Aw.
didn't notice. But no one else knows.
Well,
Now
I
they
showed them.
just forget about it.
Yeah.
Just forget about it. Don't worry about it. You didn't see anything. Anywho, this guy who had a whole daughter. Don't worry about it. Not
Still
getting
trying
to
to
the
think
point
of
of the
that word.
story. I know.
It's making me so mad. No, we said
And it's
infatuated.
not infatuated. It's like
He was so, like,
he was so
mysterious and enigmatic at first and such,
yeah,
like, so
very charming, but like in a way, not in like the classic way of charming. He was like you know what I mean. I
what?
know you
No,
all know.
no, what does that
No, you
mean?
know. He wasn't like sweet,
No, not like a sweet, charming Southern boy.
like
Like, not like a.
not charming in that sense, but
No, he
charming
was
in
like
the. But he was
He was like a smooth criminal.
he was a smooth fucking
He was more
criminal.
like intriguing than charming. But he was
Yeah.
still like he had like a charm, a smooth suaveness to him.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did, and he was cute. He was very cute. But he's a bit older than me, and now I can't remember how much older. Like less than a decade older for sure. But anywho, we went out to go to the beach late at night with his surfboards.
Go nice surfing, mind you. Kate has had one surf lesson and went
Bro,
once with
that's
me where we didn't
I'm
catch
the
a
same
single
as
wave.
you, where I was like, "Fucking got this."
Yeah.
No worries, actually, no problem at all.
No, we have like such like
No, we do, because I felt
insane,
exactly I'm remembering in this, like,
insane
how I was feeling
confidence
was
with
like,
certain
yeah,
things. Yeah, no, like obviously I can do
yeah,
it.
like, I got it.
And
Like,
that's
like, it's
I
something
so feel that
fine.
and relate.
Yeah.
I'll be absolutely fine. And then like you're staring
Anywho,
death in the face and
the
you're like, wait, I
waves
might not
were
be fine.
fucking insane. It was dark. Like, I had the ambition
dark of it
of,
all.
like, 1,000 suns, whatever the hell that means.
I get it.
Yeah. So I just ran out there with that board attached to my ankle in these monster waves. And another detail, these monster waves weren't crashing like out and then just like the post crash white water inside or whatever the term is, like wasn't happening where you could just like they were crashing not on the shore, but like right
far enough in that
like, right there.
Yeah.
So like getting in and getting out, and also just
Tough.
like
The
tough.
impact zone was right there.
Impact zone is right there. We weren't gonna like, I don't think, plan to go out any further in the night time, in the night swimming, night oceaning, night surfing, if you will. And so it was immediately like just bad. Like I was just having to duck under. My leg was getting yanked by the waves pulling the board.
Oh, hate that.
Like
the leg
it
that it's
was, like,
attached to, like that inner thigh muscle. Always the
that inner
next
thigh
day.
muscle, yeah.
Oh my god, it's on fire.
And these were fucking swells, like swells coming in and breaking. So immediately was just like not working out. All I was doing was just like dodging and avoiding, and really this isn't gonna work. So I then took myself right out past that point where they were breaking, because I just like needed a minute and like needed to figure out what the fuck I was gonna do, and also was hoping maybe there was gonna be that like calm pause in the monsters. That doesn't seem to happen as often at night. There's just no calm pause. So then I was like, I have to just go in and commit and like be on guard for what's happening behind me. Have to like turn and duck again. I have this fucking thing attached to my leg. Screw my life. But I got to figure it out because I got to get in and get whatever. And I just remember it being, I was just like kind of holding my breath through the whole process, because I was like, if I don't time this all right, I'm going to literally get slammed, not even to like below, like to be tumbling in the ocean. Like I'm just going to get slammed down probably hard enough to like knock me out on the sand right now. And like my board too. I was so nervous about my board doing, because it was a foam
wonky
board,
things
so
and like hitting you in the head.
Yeah, I was doing
Getting
its
hit
own
by the
fucking
board
like, crazy thing.
Hurt.
Yeah,
like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I finally like figured it the fuck out, got in, and then you'll never believe what I did next. Took the board off my ankle and like we went in swimming. It still wasn't like okay enough to do that. Like I don't know why the fuck we did that. We were only in there for like a few minutes because we immediately realized once again, like, well, this isn't like fun. This is just stressful. Like,
Yeah,
we're not having a fun night swim in the ocean right now.
Yeah,
Like, this
no.
is just fucking so stressful.
Yeah.
Of course, we're not having any fun. And then my keys had become under the sand.
Well, my question is, like, did you not have a bag?
I don't think so.
I
don't
cannot
know.
with the anticipation that grows
I
in
don't
me through your
know.
stories.
I don't know. I was really thinking hard about that one.
Basically,
don't
Kate's
think
car
so.
keys were suddenly not
I think I
there.
just had my keys. But why? No.
Not clothes even?
My keys were just not
And you
there.
didn't put your clothes, your
I
like
don't
keys
know.
in your pocket of your clothes or anything?
Nope. I guess not. No. It was just no. And I've also I've lost my wallet in the middle of Times Square, gotten it returned to me. Lost my wallet on the beach in Venice. My yellow sand colored wallet. Got it returned to me somehow. Like, I don't know how it all works out, but anywho, immediate panic on that front because I was just like, we're on a huge ass beach. Oh, I'm just gonna start kicking my feet through the sand and
Yeah, and
hoping
it's
for the
like dark
best.
out. There's no lights. And if you've been to a California
There's
beach,
no
there
lights.
is so much sand.
So much sand. So I
much
immediately
sand.
was pretty hopeless, but also I was just like, my keys were right here. And there was not enough people where I thought
You
they would
putting
gotten
them on
stolen.
the sand is I like
There's no way I put them on the sand. I must have there's no way I put them on the sand. There's just no way. Maybe I had put them on the wax bag for the surf thing and picked that up at one point, not realizing. There's no way I placed it on the sand. If I did, fuck me. But panicking. Jake's it's all good. Figure out we'll
Sorry,
I'll stay with you. I'll stay with you. It'll be fine. I just was I just find my fucking keys. So I feel like I dealt with
after
a
also
car
that
problem
stressful of a evening.
to have to deal with at night too, probably having to wait around a while.
Yeah.
Pay a damn chunk of money
Hell
for
no.
another key.
Oh, I forgot I got that parking ticket today.
Oh, it's okay.
I'll pay it and throw it away and not think about it again.
Somehow.
Part of me did.
How do we make this her fault?
I thought. Wait, the craziest part is wait. I was so as I was after I saw it, I got a parking ticket today at work, at my job, and I was walking back and I was talking out loud to myself, and I was like, "Well, this is low key kind of her fault because I wasn't given the proper information." And I was like, no, I was given the proper. And I was like, well, it's low key kind of the market's fault because it's stupid that they make you park 20 minutes. So I was like, well, no, it's not. Those are just the rules. And I went, Macy, out loud. I went, Macy, this is your fault. You parked in the employee parking lot when you're not an employee and you expected everything to just be fine. This is absolutely fully your fault. And the fact that you're trying to blame someone else right now
is so
the fact that you're going through a list of whose fault really is it? It's mine.
Exactly what I would have done. Are you kidding?
I was like, this can't be my fault. And then I was like, no, it's 100,000% my fault. I knew exactly what I was doing.
No, it can't.
And I just decided I was going to do it anyway.
Yep. I'm so
out loud. I was having this conversation with myself by myself because I was pissed. I was like, this isn't my fault. And I was like, yeah, but it kind of is.
That coming to that realization and that whole
yeah, well, there was no part of me that
it
obviously is my fault. It was I was just trying to convince myself so heavy I could somehow get out of feeling bad about it.
Mad at someone. Or
yeah,
I would have just.
I was just mad about it.
Yeah, yeah.
I was really mad at me. I was like,
yeah,
dumb.
Come on. Oh my god, that's funny.
So funny.
Yeah, would have had to pay so much money. Somehow, by the grace of God, I don't know how much time had gone by. It felt like maybe it was 20 minutes of kicking both of our feet through the sand. He was trying too. He wasn't all bad. Wait, I have so many funny
gave no
stories.
other context, they would have never known.
To him, no. I gave nothing. I have some funny stories.
You said he's not all bad, indicating if he wasn't the best.
Well,
he wasn't
because the whole situation was just weird.
Yeah, but he was always straightforward.
I can't remember. At the complex,
I like can't
like standing
remember the
outside. Maybe that was
details
just a
now.
her issue.
That's I feel like it was just because I feel like he
Because
was pretty
protecting.
straightforward.
Yeah, and he like did not like it. Like he
Yeah,
was
and he
very like
was,
worried
and
about
I don't
it.
think he ever like
Yeah,
misled you or led you. Like he was very straightforward. I feel like.
he was. He was. It was just a like kind of a messy, weird situation, all in all.
Remember this?
But
You guys had to be there.
You had to be there.
You had to be there. Don't you guys?
Wait,
don't you
'cause it
love
was-
when you're close enough to a friend that you don't have to say anything for them to get the inside joke?
No.
You can just make a motion or a face or something.
Yeah, and they know.
They're like, I get it.
Wait, yeah.
Basically, wait.
Yeah, I was. I shouldn't say the name, but
No,
just,
definitely
like,
not the
it's
name.
so funny.
One time,
Hello?
Kate and I were at this restaurant that she may or may not have worked at.
It may or may not have worked out, and so did this fella.
And there were two fellas, one that I had a slight crush on, and one
yeah,
that Kate had
and
a slight crush
then-
on.
and
And we're
then,
both sitting
yeah.
at this table, and both of these fellas lined up were like leaned over the table with their triceps popping.
Yeah,
the one
they
that
were,
I
like,
had a
being,
crush
like,
on, like right
cool.
across from me. The one that she had a
Yeah.
crush on, right across from her, because we were sitting next to each other in this table.
Yeah.
And literally our server, who is objectively just a little bit more like,
You mean so nice, but
he was just maybe like a
He-
little more like.
he wasn't giving what they were giving.
He wasn't giving what they were giving, and that's
and
okay.
he's still great.
He was giving like
He was great. Like he's
like-
a funny guy, but like
he was giving like McLovin compared to
he's giving. Yeah,
he was
he's
giving
like this skinny kind of older guy.
Yeah.
He was
And
really funny.
He's
Like,
so
what
funny.
he did was hilarious.
So
like
he like was
well-
holding our tray of like food or drinks or apps or something, and like rounds the corner. We both see him. He sees the two other like tall, dark, handsome servers like leaned over our table
and
talking
we
to us.
were like
So he was so like entranced
Yeah.
by them.
or no, they were at another table doing that. I think,
No, they were at our table.
and we were looking at that.
Oh, maybe
Because that's how we noticed him.
Yeah. So they were They
They were-
You're right.
They were schmoozing in like
They
another
were
table.
both leaning
Yeah.
over. Yeah, triceps popping.
And we were-
another table, and Kate and I
we
were
were
like
very obviously like
gawking at them.
watching.
We were
yeah.
like, ah.
Yeah.
And so our server rounds the table with a trained hand and just
He
immediately
looks
just
at us.
looks at
he
us,
looks like where we're looking.
saw them,
At them.
saw us, followed our eye line to them, to the two hot men, and just goes. And just, I think
keeps wa-
I think
Did
he
turn
turned back
around?
around. I think he turned back around.
It felt like he turned around. I think.
I think he did turn around.
He did acknowledge
and then, like,
it
came.
almost. I think when
he, like,
came.
That was his acknowledgement.
table.
Because then I think because then those two did come over and start talking to
Yeah,
us.
they
So we
did.
talked to them, but then he came back later with our
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But I think he's just like, not right now. Like, they seem busy. They seem distracted.
Right now. It's so funny.
The way his body, like, full blown, like,
Yeah, like he was
Deflated.
He just like
he seems so, like, ready
fully
to come give us our
ready to,
stuff.
like,
Like,
come give us
and come,
our
like,
stuff.
talk to us and just saw us like this. At
Just
other men.
literally,
It was
like-
just like, ah.
like I don't know where he went.
It
But
was so funny.
it was so funny.
So fucking
We gotta
funny.
go. We gotta go
I
out
know.
to dinner there.
You've been
did
saying
ask-
that. You initiate it and I'm there.
Okay, perfect. Because I asked Icky May.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's not hard to put two and two together, but
I didn't. It
Keep
took
it
me a
out.
minute to understand it. Oh.
or not.
Well, who cares? It's a
Well,
very.
who cares? Yeah, he rocks. Anyway, I asked when he was working, and he told me. Was that this past Saturday? I'll figure it out. I want to go when he's working. 'Cause I
Working.
want to see him.
Okay, perfect.
So yeah.
Perfect.
So we'll go then.
I feel like we talked all
Me
about
and
the
Mace
beach and
were
the ocean
We did.
this episode.
Oh yeah. 1 ow. Sorry,
One
it's like a little
ow.
dark.
I know. Luckily, the TV being on honestly helps
bright.
because it gives us.
I
It is just
know.
like if we should have had just like a solid white
Just a little
or
dark.
something because it like
Yeah.
keeps changing it. But
I know.
but yeah, that
Yeah.
yeah, we've had
Anyway,
our
yeah, me and
scary
Mace
ocean
were-
experiences.
Yeah, that, and then we also just became celebrities anywhere we.
Queens of the beach.
Remember how often we'd go get meals there just because it just made us feel so good.
Oh yeah,
Everyone coming over to talk to us.
everyone always came over to talk to
Everyone.
us at this restaurant. Well, because
Yeah.
Kate worked there, so like naturally, like you know how that goes.
Naturally. It just felt
We did feel like celebrities.
really good.
Really good. Yeah.
To just by the way.
Yeah. Well,
Oh man. Well, that was fun.
that was fun.
It was cute and fun.
Yeah, we'll have some big announcements coming up soon with Kate's show coming out whenever that comes out.
Oh
So
my
we'll give
god.
that a big huge shout out and also do some
Wait.
behind the scenes chats about that.
Yeah, for surezies.
Everyone go watch Shrinking.
Go watch Shrinking.
You'll see me.
We
in
should have had you
season
like
1
talk about
well,
the
I
whole
was gonna
day.
say next episode.
Maybe next ep.
This episode was about other stuff, but maybe
Yeah.
next ep I can like give you guys some insights into what it was like to shoot.
Yeah.
I met the whole cast. I met
think that'd
Jason
be
Segel, Harrison Ford, Krista
very
Miller,
fun
Damon
and
Wayans
interesting
Jr.,
to
all
hear
of them. So
about,
I can give you guys my experience on set because I know I love listening to those types of
Yeah,
things.
me too.
And I'm so not famous that it's like such a I feel like it can be a relatable experience for anyone starting out in this industry.
Hell yeah.
And also just know that we've got a little bonus episode coming up soon with the
I forgot again.
with some
What's the date? Oh my god.
today.
Oh my god,
Today's
it's
the
coming up.
29th. It's coming up
Whoa.
soon, like less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks.
We will have a little bonus episode that I feel like we got to record it before the date and release it on
the date.
Plot twist. It is a Friday or Saturday. No, it's not. Yours is on a Tuesday.
Wednesday, I think.
Wednesday. Okay, yeah. So yeah, there will be a little bonus episode
I can't wait
coming
for
up
that.
soon.
I can't wait for
we
that.
wanted to give a shout out real quick
Oh my god.
to our 2 first very real support comments from people
Yeah.
who we do not know, and we didn't prepare, so
We didn't prepare.
So give us
And
a
I
sec.
just immediately went on my phone and opened up Instagram. Like that's an issue. Anyway,
it's not the best of things, but
the best of
it's
things,
okay.
but
We wanted to
it's
give a
also
shout
not.
out
that's
to
what it is.
having trouble finding
4-7. Which episode was it on?
the one of them was on, I think one was on episode 2, one was on the newest episode. So
I'll go to the newest.
I'm going to episode 2.
Here we go. I'll start. Well, the other 2 comments on this one are about our socks, but not this third one. Shout out. He is my space dad 7712.
We love you.
Love you. You said y'all are really relatable. I just feel like I'm hanging out with a couple of friends when I listen. We love that.
Literally,
That's literally all we could ever ask for, to be honest, because
yes. Thank you so
that's
much.
what
And
this is.
people
So,
like you encourage us to keep going because sometimes it can be like, like
yeah,
we've really stuck to it and we love it and we're really just doing it for fun, but
we just
but
do
it
for
feels very
funsies.
gratifying to know that people who we don't know are
Someone
enjoying
has
it.
like
So shout out
come
you.
around. Shout
Yep.
out you.
And then we've got another one, Avarice-0. Shout out to you
Shout
for
out to
commenting.
you.
So cute. Love it. Keep it going, ladies. Thank you so much. Like, honestly, you guys don't even know how much these comments mean.
It's
and we
pretty
just
cool
thought
that like
we'd take the time to let you
we're
know
just-
that we really appreciate them.
yeah.
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 Honestly.
No.
It's about to get heartfelt and teary
No,
because,
it's
like,
about
for
to
real,
be
for
so
real.
honest, because we're doing it.
We're doing it.
People are just like,
And you like, it's one thing to like just throw it on the background. It's another thing to like take the time to let us know in the comments. Like, I know it doesn't take all that long, but it means a lot. So just know that.
just know that. If anyone else feels like leaving a comment, we'll shout you right out.
We'll shout you right the fuck out.
We got nothing but time for that these days. You know?
Yeah. But we love you.
You were here first.
We
and
appreciate
you'll always
you.
have that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And stay tuned for the big things in store,
yeah.
folks. All right. I think
Hell
that's it.
yeah. Goodbye.
That's it. Bye. Go watch Shrinking.
Bye. Good night. Love you. See you in the morning.